Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the S-Team podcast. I'm Jack Millington and currently preoccupied with FIFA and slightly hungover. So bear with him today is my good friend Mikey Keating.
Hi.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's currently looking for players on FIFA because he's a bit sad. Yeah, he needs a good player because he can't play well. Get in there if you don't know it. He's already 450. Wow, you're not going to get in for that price. Don't you dare quote Hunger Games. Don't you dare quote Hunger Games. How dare you? But, yeah, we got a similar podcast to what we had last week, but we've got some good stories in there as well. Obviously, the World Cup's going to be one of the big things we're talking about. Well, England are bad. Bear in mind that we are, well, England are technically out. Well, there's no technically about it, is there? They are out. They are out, yeah. England are gone. I'm still in it with Nigeria, so I'm over the moon about that. I'm over the moon about the fact that I'm still in it, because I can laugh at everyone. Yay! But, shame really, but now it's happened now, we've got to just move on, get on with it.
I'll support the Yanks, man.
Yeah, well, obviously you heard Mikey then supporting the Yanks.
Yeah, but let's be
Secret
fair.
American there, much.
Hey, let's be fair, they played quite well in their first game.
What was the result of it again?
It was only 1-0, 2-1.
2-1, they beat Ghana. Come on, anyone can beat. Well, amazingly, Germany didn't beat Ghana. I was amazed at that. I thought Germany could be odds on to win this World Cup after the way they played before. Yeah.
Just in case we don't get...
No, just no.
Even.
Too long. Yeah, it's too much time left. But we're gonna start off by doing our World Cup predictions. But before we do that, I told you wouldn't get them. Before we start off at doing that, the results from last week, even though the last 3 games of the second round of the group stages haven't been played yet, Mikey's a quidle. He was £5 up, but I pulled it back in the last few games because for some reason he thought Nigeria wouldn't win against Bosnia. Retarded! Bosnia are now out of the World Cup because of that. And Dzeko had so many chances and couldn't score. But,
well, we're not pulling it right now,
no. No.
400 grand.
It's a lot of money.
But
But, are we going to do our World Cup predictions now, Mike? Or are you going to keep being a retard and just looking at stuff?
you know what, mate? I think we're going to do both.
Well, it means you've got to have a look at the wall chart, my friend, to get the games up, and I've got to write it down, so you don't have to come away from FIFA for like 5 minutes. Press back. I will take the pad off you if I have to. Right. Before
I'm
we
out
get to
of tea again.
that. And Mikey's out of tea. What a legend. Right, I'm just going to get these up. Oh, my back. And then I'm going to start writing them down in a minute. Before I do that, just going to look. There we go, right. Right, go on then. What's the first match? The third match is of Group A.
Cameroon vs Brazil.
Okay, what are you going with?
Cameroon. I'd like to see Cameroon win. Not seriously.
Well, they're already out of the World Cup.
Because it means you don't have to try.
Yeah.
You could do a massive upset and keep the host down.
Well, for that to work, they have to hope that
Mexico beat Croatia.
no, Mexico and Croatia draw.
And they win.
And Cameroon win, yeah. That's the only way Brazil can get knocked out.
Would that mean
Right, so what are you doing for Cameroon versus Brazil, mate?
Cameroon 2-1.
2-1.
2-1, mate.
Brazil to win 2-0. Mexico versus Croatia. I'm going with a 2-1 win for Croatia. You're going with a 2-1 win
I'm
for
going for 1-0.
Okay. And then we go over to Group B.
Where we've got the Aussies and the Spanish.
Is that the first game?
Yeah. This is all
I'm going with
the Aussies.
yeah. You know what? I'm going to go with the Aussies myself. I'm going to go for a 1-0.
2-1.
I think they can go home proud. The way they
we'll
played. The way they played.
3-1.
Unlucky to win.
Yeah.
Get beat 3-1.
But 3-2 against the Dutch.
Actually, just before we go any further with that, I've got the best Australian video of the World Cup you've ever seen. It's only 16 seconds long, and I'm going to play it so everyone can hear it. But it's the Australian... No, you're going to want to watch this. Trust me. No, get away from FIFA. Otherwise I will take... Right, this is it.
Yeah.
And it's the Australians commentating over when Tim Cahill scored that volley. Wait, it loads. Wait, it loads. Wait, it loads. Oh my
Give that man a size of Ukraine.
Oh, it's not going to load it, is it?
It will.
Not having
it.
Wait, there we go.
And here comes old Mike. He tees off. Timmy Cahill sliding out back. Oh, get fucked! Get absolutely fucked! He chicken punches the flagpole because he's Australian and he's proud. There's the coked up tourists who probably won't remember that goal.
That was live Australian commentary. Oh, get fucked! Absolutely brilliant. I just love the fact that he goes, and here's all the coked up Australians who won't remember that goal.
They always Terry KO.
Right, anyway, back to the Group B. What have we got next, Mike? Go away from me. Or I hurt you. No! No!
No, do, because you see the player.
Don't want Swansea!
Right, we've got the Aussies in Spain, and
Yep.
we've got that one there. Holland v Chile.
Well, that's a battle for the top of the group.
Yeah.
What are you going with?
We're going to go with... Ooh, something. We're Dutch.
Score.
It's actually a hard pick.
I don't know why you're looking for Swansea players, because that is not going to help our defence.
Good stuff.
It doesn't matter if you've got good stuff.
Okay.
The problem we've got is that
Dutch
it's
to win 2-1.
2-1.
Solution is also...
Go back to our squad and then find out what chemistry we need. I'm going to go with Chile to beat Holland. No, I'm not. Get down. I'm going to go with it.
Here's our squad.
So we need either a French centre back or a Belgian centre back.
That's not Belgium, you dickhead.
He's a defence midfielder.
Yes, that's not Belgium.
Yeah, look on the right back.
Okay, I didn't notice that. Yeah. I forgot we had that in the UK. Oh.
Oh my days.
I did actually score in that game. I just forgot about it.
I'm going to go with Chile to beat Holland. 2-0. What about Group C, Mike?
No, Japan vs Colombia.
Oh yeah, good game. I'm actually with you on that one.
And
But I don't think it'll be 1-0. I think it'll be 2. Yeah, I think it'll be 2-1.
I'll go for 2-1.
Oh, don't copy what I'm doing.
I'll stick with 1. Greece v Ivory Coast. I love the Ivory Coast.
That's a bit of a
3-1 actually. The Ivory Coast.
I think that'll be a draw.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with 1-1. Right then.
Wow.
Is it who I think it is first?
Italy v Uruguay.
No, it wasn't that one.
Italy will
I think with Suarez, the Uruguayans will take out Italy, so 2-0.
I think we'll lose.
You aren't going 2-0 with me, are you? You can't just copy everything I do. So you
I
can keep...
was supposed to have a thing there, like.
Oh, you give anything
the Italy game, I think it'll be a 2-1.
2.
Balotelli to score in the second half.
Costa Rica versus England, what you saying?
We're going to lose 2-1.
Well, Costa Rica have already qualified, so they won't be playing. We want to get a win, so I'm going to go with us to win 1-0.
2-1.
2-1 to Costa Rica. You pick a lot of 2-1s. Group E, I think it is next.
Yeah. Honduras. Yes, Switzerland.
Ooh, I want Honduras to do well, but I think the Swiss will have them.
Yeah, it's how old is it? I just kind of said that.
Yeah. If you say that to a bunch of Brazilians, they'll knock you out. They'll probably do worse than that, but. I don't know, Honduras versus Switzerland, I think that'll be a good game. Because no one's knocked out in that group. Yeah, I don't think.
To be fair, it's not.
I'm gonna go with.
Well, I think he played that, don't he? The Ants.
Yeah, they played tonight then.
The Portuguese. Well, I know we got better ones, so
I'm gonna go with Switzerland to beat Honduras. 3.
I'll go for the Swiss.
No. No, you can go, but don't copy my score.
2-0 to the Swiss.
2-0, I'm gonna go 3-1, I think. I think Honduras are good enough to score, but I just don't think they'll win.
Right, the last one's the French and the Ecuador.
France are gonna win.
3-1.
3-1.
Yeah.
4-1. 4-0 maybe. I genuinely think France could just destroy that group. And I think France have got a really good chance of winning this World Cup.
I think that's probably quarters, isn't it?
No, I don't think that, yeah. It is really hard to say who's going to win it, but I think France have got a really good chance, considering how they've got through their group. I mean, it's an easier group, but...
To be fair, I reckon Brazil. Like, Brazil.
Brazil, Group
That
B,
first game,
Group B was the group of death this year.
Group B.
Yeah. Holland, Spain, Chile and Australia.
No, Germany, Portugal, Ghana and the
That's not a flipping group of death. You've got one good team in there. One good player from Portugal, and then the USA and Ghana are just 2 teams. That's no group of death. I mean, if you went before the World Cup started, you'd assume Spain, Holland and Chile would be the flipping hardest teams in this World Cup.
And Germany. Germany is generally quite good.
Yeah,
I thought we would be alright.
No.
We did look at shite.
I wasn't expecting anything for us in this World Cup. That's why I'm more aligned to the Nigerians. Next group match.
There we are.
F, and I'm assuming it's Nigeria versus Argentina.
Yeah.
I'm going for a cheeky Nigeria win.
Argentina is something.
I think Argentina were very lucky yesterday to win.
You always are
Very lucky. I mean, if it hadn't have been for Messi and the flipping final minute Messi scored for Argentina, that's how lucky they were. And if he hadn't have done that, do you know, if that had ended up being a draw, no, Nigeria would have been top of that group. Do you know, that's how mad that this World Cup's been. I think 1-0 to Nigeria though, and you're going with 2-1 for Argentina.
Yeah.
They've got class, but I don't think they'd be able.
Messi's shape on an international scale. When he plays for Barca,
He's scored 3 goals this World Cup.
Yeah, but when was the last time before this World Cup he actually scored in the World Cup?
To score in the World Cup.
He didn't score.
No, he hadn't. No, but you can't say because he hasn't scored in the past. It's
no, I'm just saying when he plays for Argentina, he's shit. compared to the way he performs with Barcelona.
Some people play more for the club than they do the country, though.
Like me,
It's like-
I play more.
No,
for-
don't. No. You play nout.
You know. He's a I actually play quite good in college. Okay.
See it when I believe it, folks.
Go ahead then, pop down to college.
No, you're alright. Right, what's the other match at Group F? I think I'm right in saying
Bosnia,
it's
VF Iran.
Oh,
Iran
one.
to win to 1-0.
You realise if Iran win, they knock and Nigeria don't, they knock Nigeria out. Fuck off. I think Bosnia are unlucky this World Cup, so I'm going to say they're going to win it. That match. I don't think Iran are that. I don't think Iran are an attacking type of team. I've watched them play. They're just defence. So could end up being a draw that, but I've gone with the 2-0 to Bosnia. No,
The review on these soon.
probably not.
Yeah.
So Group G. You might say there's Group H as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
2 more groups of them.
You got the Yankees, the Portuguese, and whatnot. You know what, I'm feeling quite optimistic towards the Americans here. So I'm going to go for it 2-1. America. With Clint Dempsey to score.
Scored in every World Cup he played, and it's a pretty impressive record.
Did you know in Japan, Honda?
Keisuke Honda.
Yeah. It's scored
It's a goal.
in the past 4 World Cups.
He's not that old.
No,
He's in the
3
28th.
3 or 4.
29.
No, 3.
He'd be 3, yeah.
He's now got the record for the most scored goals in Japanese World Cup history. You get me?
Yeah.
To be fair,
I'm going to go
someone's
with
not very highly recognised in Japan.
Keisuke Honda's recognised.
No, I'm saying, like, in general, the Japanese people, I go on against Japan. I'm just saying, when it comes to the football, you look more towards, like, England, Germany, Spain, the people up the French, and like, stuff like that. But, like, to quote, like, from those guys, they've done incredible performance, I'll give them that.
I'm a good football.
I
In fact, the whole of Asia is good football. It's got loads of good football there. I mean, you're probably going to go, North Korea haven't done anything in the World Cup, but that is where you'd be wrong.
Oh, yeah?
How many World Cups have they got to, mate?
I think it's 4.
No, they're not that good. Not that good. 2. Obviously, we remember the one 4 years ago.
You got there?
Yeah.
Fuck off!
Yeah, they were in the 2010 World Cup. And everyone was laughing at them, don't you remember? When they didn't get out of the group stage, and they said, like, all the players had been, like, mysteriously gone missing or something.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you remember that? The time before that was 66, and they nearly beat Portugal to go through the semi-finals. They were 3-0 up. They got beat 5-3. The great Eusebio. What a player. What a player he was.
Wow.
One of the best players of all time.
By chance did they go missing as well?
No, I don't. No, they were actually applauded when they got off. No one expected North Korea to do that well back then. No one had really heard of North Korea back then.
Did they have?
No, you say it's the 60s in England, really. Have you heard of North Korea as a football team?
Oh, I thought you
No,
talking
well,
about
no!
the
Don't be
I-
flipping
I
stupid!
know.
Get out!
So both Mongol.
I've never heard of Mongolia!
Where's that place? Is that in the north or something?
Do
Yeah.
you know where Mongolia is?
Yeah.
Where?
The old it's in China. On the border with
Yeah, I'll give you that.
China.
I'll give you that. I'll give you. Close enough. What's the other match in Group G? It's Germany, isn't it?
Germany Yanks.
Oh, how could it be the Germans and the Yanks?
It's on tonight at 11 o'clock. It's US v Portugal.
Yeah, we've already predicted that game.
Yeah. And then on 26,
yeah,
it's US vs Germany.
Oh.
Portugal vs Ghana. I reckon it's going to be a fucking good game.
Why did you do that? I said, oh, you muppet. I said the last 2 games.
There's 3 games to be played.
We've already predicted the first 4. You utter sponge. I just wrote that down. I'm thinking that was the next game.
Oh,
Right, so let's predict it again.
USA,
USA,
Germany.
Germany to win.
No.
Germany to win. 2-0.
2-1.
Years off your head. Portugal versus Ghana. I want Ghana to win.
Portugal. 3-0.
Oh yeah, that's a bit harsh. We go with a draw. Because Ronaldo's done sod all this World Cup.
He has. He's done the best he can.
When he's injured.
Yeah, but then you've got Nani.
I did see that though. Didn't they say there was a doctor in Portugal said that if he keeps playing, he could end his football career. If he keeps playing because he's injured. Imagine that. A world without Ronaldo. That would essentially just mean Messi's going to get the greatest player and he would be recognised. Through his...
I don't like Messi though. I just don't like his confidence. Like he thinks just because...
Well, him and Ronaldo are really bad for it.
Yeah.
Let's be fair. I mean, I'd rather stay flipping.
Neymar's bad for it though. He's really bad for it apparently.
Do you know who the greatest player is in the world at the minute?
Definitely.
No. I only said them.
Ronaldo and Messi.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing on me, kid. No, Suarez.
Yeah, he's the best striker.
He's the best player in the world. I don't care what anyone says.
And we've got him. It's a theatre's dream.
Theatre's dreams, isn't that another place that's a theatre's dreams? Somewhere else is known as the theatre's dreams,
yeah.
and I'm really scared because I can't remember which team it is. So don't say it. Don't say it. I don't know who it is.
It's not called the theatre's house, I don't know.
Not the Manx. Have you just said the theatre of dreams
To me.
towards Suarez?
To me.
What's group H?
Yeah, fuck that. We predicted Belgium v Russia and South Korea v Algeria, haven't we?
What are the bottom two games?
South Korea and the Belgium. Belgium to win 4-1.
Belgium didn't look too hot in their first game.
I thought they'd be really good.
But I don't think Belgium are going to win because South Korea are a good team.
Are they?
Park Chu-young, what a player, although he's only played... Can I have a guess? He's at this World Cup, right? I have a guess how many minutes of football he's played this season. No.
Well,
He's played the least amount of this year as well. And anyone, I think out of anyone at this World Cup, first team football. 6 minutes he's played. Football, first team football. Yeah. And he's a good player, because he's at Arsenal, and Arsenal have just not used him, and he's a bloody good player. He was, in fact, we were rumoured to have been buying him last year until Arsenal got there. And I'd have loved to have had him in our squad, because he's a good passer of the ball. I'll go with a draw. So, final game, Mike. I'm guessing Algeria is one of them.
no, Sammy Rovers versus Russia.
So it's Algeria versus Russia.
No, Sammy Rovers versus Russia.
Algeria versus Russia.
Sammy vs Russia.
Russians to win 2-0. Yeah. You going to agree with me? I can just go with 2-0. Okay. Right then, that concludes our football predictions.
We can go on to something more useful in the world.
What was more useful than football? Me? Oh, are you going to talk about your thing then? Actually, wait. Just let me check my thing. Because I think there is something about... Oh yeah, there was something I wanted to talk about. Daily Mail, as we know, are ridiculous. We know that. You know that. Yeah. And here goes Mike trying to... No, okay. Now, we know... Now, in 2007, they tried to predict who would be in our World Cup squad for this year. Like, would you like to hear their squad?
Yeah.
In essence, he did get one right, but Walcott would have been there this year if he hadn't had an injury.
Yeah.
Let's see how many players Mikey knows. Ben Amos. He's a young goalkeeper for United. Sam Hutchinson.
Yeah.
He's now on a free transfer. Micah Richards. Which, to be fair, was a good gambit back then.
Yeah.
And he's still a good player, it's just that he's not in that first squad. I'd go and buy him myself for Liverpool. Gavin Hoyt! Plays for Dagenham and Redbridge. Whee! Go Daggers.
You'd be a football for real.
Yep. Robbie Frelfall, who used to play for Liverpool, is now a free transfer. Dean Parrott.
I thought you were going to say Dean there, sure. I was literally going to go.
Dean Parrott, have a guess where he is.
Job centre.
No, Stevenage. Here's one that I know of. Michael Johnson. He's now retired. James Henry. Plays for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Theo Walcott obviously would have been. We would have been there, to be fair.
Have him and Finger on the wings.
Scott Sinclair. He probably could have made it if he weren't playing at City, because he was brilliant for Swansea.
You know,
City. Yeah. Back then he played for Chelsea when they predicted it. And the final one that I know of, Jose Baxter. Now plays for Sheffield United, but he used to play for Everton. And he was the one that scored the winning goal a couple of years ago that knocked us out of the FA Cup when he played for Oldham. Do you remember that? Well, him and Matt Smith.
What a dick, yeah.
So that happened. I would have no idea what the Daily Mail was smoking back then, but there's really only 3 players that I'm looking at from there that I think could have made it. But apart from that, I can't see any others. Right, moving onwards. One last bit of football before move on.
The players looked at the paper and thought, let's fuck up their prediction.
Like the 7 years down the line.
Yeah, like till you get to the year of 12, oh, I don't want me to win this time now. I'm going to go to Steve, I'm going to go here, I'm going to go here. And then they've probably been asked, oh, do you want to go? No, I mean, I'm too tired. We'll give it to someone else, you know. Yeah.
Oh, good news!
Oh, God.
Chester FC are back in the conference. They made it, yeah. Hereford United did get taken out because of their financial difficulties. They couldn't pay it off, so Chester have been reprieved. They've got a couple of new players, and their manager that got them almost out of relegation is still there for this season. So Chester are going to be doing all right this year, I think. Maybe challenging for a promotion, maybe. Mid-table, I think.
Give it a year.
Give it mid-table, I think.
Give it a year, and you'll be saying the same thing next year.
Nah, I think they'll do better this year. I think they were unlucky at the start of this year. They lost 7 games in a row, and I thought they were so, and they were just. And 5 of those games, they had bad decisions going against them, and they were unlucky. 2 games they genuinely just played awful, but they were unlucky. So, yes, that's that part done. Mike, do you want to tell us about your adventures that happened this week before I kick on to other stuff?
Basically, college, yeah. Scored a goal in college, that's quite happy with the performance.
It's Mikey Keating.
I'm not even joking, mate. Chest action, mate. Walked it towards the goal. Mate, we heads and knees. She didn't actually touch the floor. My chest rolled down my chest, man. Boosted, missed the goal. Literally, I was gutted. It just hit the top of the bar. Oh, mate. Then, last goal for heads and knees, red arse. Header, top corner. I was like that. I was running away, you little bang, 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 bang. Pew, 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 pew. And then Dean comes in the next day. I can't fucking score for shit. He is a bad luck job. Oh, Dean there, surely. But yeah. On the podcast, I'd just like to say, happy birthday to him tomorrow. This is his 20th birthday. Still got the mental age of a fucking 2-year-old, like, but, you know. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, happy birthday, brother. It was great last night. Great little community spirit, as you say.
I think Mr. Motorbike's going to start.
God, don't fucking stop. I hate that fucking shit. But, oh. Yeah, basically, get this. I was in college Tuesday. And he goes, is this
another one of Nurshaw's magic moments, is it?
Do you know what's funny? It's
it
one
is.
of his more He's pissed.
I feel like I know.
He's pissed,
I know him genuinely.
through the
just
podcast.
through this, yeah.
But you know what else is even funnier? You can also call it Keating's pissed off moments at Nursaw.
No.
Nursaw.
That's an awful flipping type.
Yeah.
Just stick to.
But he goes to me,
Just-
yo, help me,
Stick to
mate.
your day
I'll
job,
help you,
mate.
mate. Yeah, okay, yeah. Ow, my head. Ow.
Yeah, he's got a hangover, people. It's funny.
Fuck off. Anyway, my fucking head. Oh, I actually can't move. I'm not even.
So, ladies, if you want a job on the podcast because Mikey's dying, please visit.
Please email jacktm53synopsis at hotmail.co.uk.
Yeah, okay, you can do that. You
Is
got
that
it. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't even know. I'm gonna properly start sending you dodgy emails.
It's alright. I'll know it's you.
Oh, okay.
Dead obvious when you send emails.
Or you
any
can
sort-
ask him
any
on
sort-
Ask FM.
I have not been on Ask FM for months.
So, yeah. I went on, even Dennis going for me on questions. Well, actually, I remember that one was like, you were asking me over like different cars. Like, I don't know.
But yeah, good. That's good.
Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, it's good.
What were you-
It's good. But yeah.
What were you going to say about Nursaw now? 'Cause-
Oh yeah, basically he's done. I'm doing like a 600-word essay for 2 weeks on gearboxes and stuff, right? And he goes up to the lad, he starts doing a little bargain, and he's like, alright lads, he's got to send them to yeah, sound. I goes to him, fuck off, do it yourself. Like everyone else. He goes, here you go. I'll show you what I've done. He's got 94%. I'm sitting here on 78 struggling, like, fuck. And he's like, roller coaster. Sorry. Unfortunately, our Greeny wasn't there last night due to work commitments. But I met some new people, like really nice people. Yeah, so thanks for having me last night, mate. Yeah.
It's not it much.
It's one of those things you don't know what to say. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you're alright, you're done now, yeah.
Let me get my hamster going. Nah, it's not working out.
Obviously, this week, good news. Schumi Schumacher's out of his coma.
After what?
25 weeks since his
5
accident.
months.
December, I think I might say.
Yeah.
And apparently, according to this, he had his eyes open and he nodded during his 120-mile transfer from the French intensive care from Grenoble. So, obviously, we all wish him back a great recovery.
It's going to take years.
But apparently, he might have permanent damage for the rest of his life because of the injury that happened to him. We might have to remain independent on others. And another thing is that if he can sit up on his own unaided within the next 3 months and operate an electric wheelchair within 6 months, it'll be a massive success. But it reminds me it has parallels to Frank Williams, obviously, as we know, the manager of Williams and the founder of Williams Racing. His accident that he was in a car crash back in 1979, I think it was. And that accident, he was out for months and months, and then he regained consciousness and went through the whole process, and now he's in a wheelchair and everything the way his happened. So it could happen like that, or it might be a little bit worse.
But to be fair, it's over time it gets worse. You can't do much. But with the technology we've got today, we
It can
could.
help.
Yeah.
I think he at best, if he ends up like
Frank,
that'd be great.
Mm.
I mean, we all want everyone wants Shuey back in
That's what
some
you
way,
say
shape.
with the car,
I mean,
yeah.
he won't be able to. I don't think he'll be able to like walk freely or anything ever again. But it'd be great to see him, in
He's
and
go
around.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think for everyone's sake, just seeing that would be great.
A bit of hope.
I hope it'd be happiness to see him back after everything that's happened. I mean, it's a big step, though, that period now from here to the rest of his life is going to be, after doing everything he did, and F1's going to be such a shock for him, and he's going to need all the help he can get. To
yeah, we might have to actually teach him how to do really just stuff again.
Neurology, though, that's, you know, the way it happens. But if it helps him and it leads him back to the recovery,
That's all you can
that's
do.
all you can hope for, really. And if it works, then great news. But great to see him back out of his coma.
Just all the best.
All the best, definitely all the best. Speaking of Williams, 1-2. The race is actually live now, but because the BBC had a bit of a sponge.
Only for the BBC, pay TV, well for the
Yeah, so I've got to wait till 7:30 to watch that later on tonight. But great performance from bloody Williams.
Well, yeah,
Cracking performance, massive. What a bloody lap that was. Okay, man. But they would never have got that. But I will say this: they would never have got it if Hamilton hadn't cocked up.
He's done that to
He was 3 tenths up on his first lap. Then he ran wide at turn 7, got his lap invalidated because you can't run over the white line there. And then on his second lap, he locked up his brakes and spun off.
Crash.
No, he just spun off.
Oh.
But cracking qualifying session because, you know, Rosberg, the German, taking 3rd place in the grid. Rosberg's teammate Hamilton's down in 9th. I am probably the only Brit who is actually supporting Rosberg to win this championship rather than Hamilton. I'm waiting for a response from Mikey, to be honest, to that.
You know what, I'm going to get my shoes and my jacket. I'm going to go home.
Well, that's where we're going to go back to yours to get money.
I am now going to speak to a certain person about this. I don't think our correspondent in Greece would like that with you.
Fair enough, I'll give you that, because I thought somewhere along the line you might have messed that up, but I thought, no, you've got that spot on.
We're now going to our Greece.
Do you know where he is?
Our international correspondent, Matthew Morris, in Greece.
Do you know where he is in Greece?
Please.
Oh, close.
That's where he is?
Pos.
Oh, Matthew would go to a place which is cause. Any money was
Have you
like.
seen it before?
Hey, if you called them
Is
the
it decent?
in-betweeners, you know, like pure pictures.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Our friend who's part of the SD, Matthew Morris, he,
That's
if
been
people
the
obviously don't
shape,
know, he went to Cos for a holiday. He's still there now. And one of the hotels that he's staying at, they put a picture of him and his three mates. One of them, Tommy, or one of his mates I've met before, and he's a really nice guy. And just put a picture of the four of them saying, "The In-Betweens Part 2." I was laughing at that. I thought it was brilliant.
And then it was like the next day, there's like a picture of
And it's
Matthew
brilliant
so canned off his head in like a vest. And it's like, still drink, the in-betweeners still drinking. Like everyone else is like, you know, all smiles, like you're just trying to put it on. And Matthew does that.
Matty just doesn't care.
He's like, I don't care.
People, Matty, you will be hearing a lot more of, and you will be hearing his voice definitely over the next few months because of what we've got planned and lined up. It won't be kicking off just yet. It'll be, well, for me and him, September. I don't know about you. It might be September. It's up to you which route you're going to take, the driving lesson route or this route that we're doing at the minute.
Both.
You're going to do both. Okay, well.
I'm going to try and do both. Because I'll try and buy 10 lessons away.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be, well, the plans that we've got, people are going to be really well lined up. I mean, especially with the Austrian Grand Prix coming back, it means the return of the most dreaded corner of my life of that track. I cannot get that corner right.
What's that?
Do you remember the no, you won't remember the Austrian Grand Prix, but there's a turn 6. And Gran Turismo 6 obviously have done the update and they put the Red Bull ring on the track. I cannot get turn 6 right because I either spin or I'm not getting the corner spot on. And I had that problem when I was a kid as well because in the wet, you just spin on that curve. It is so hard. And it's a dead easy corner, but for some reason I can't get it spot on. But no, all credit to Williams getting that one too.
I have to admit, you know, I will love it.
This is the best chance they've had all year, and if they don't take a chance or get a podium,
I'll be surprised.
what are you doing to my thing?
I'm decorating a wall.
You are being a tool. I have a cool wall, people. I think everyone knows I've got a cool wall now, but Mikey, for some reason, decided just to redecorate it. I don't know why.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if a woman wall you.
Actually, I'd suspect that more from you, to be honest.
Hey, I'm not that bad.
Ladies
I'm
and
a
gentlemen,
virgin, yeah.
This is really bad.
I
I haven't got any weird American news this week, which is amazing. What are you doing? Stop moving my stuff. I'm just going to move it back when you go home, but
Okay.
I've got a little thing here, but the last thing we're going to end on. Do you remember your childhood toys, Mike?
Excuse me?
Do you remember your childhood toys?
Yes, I do, thank you.
And why are you laughing?
Just the way you. Hey, Mike, do you remember your childhood toys? Like, it should be like, you go tell me something quite
Well,
that there.
32 of your childhood toys that are worth an absolute fortune now. Would you like to hear some of these? By the way, people, some Yu-Gi-Oh cards are going for 80, 90 quid.
For fuck's sake, you fucking bin.
No. If you've
What
got
kind of
Yu-Gi-Oh
area?
cards worth 80, 90 quid.
Yeah, I get it. Well, that isn't the
I can't wait till you leave because I can just put that back where it was.
Right.
But, you remember Tamagotchis, don't you? That, you for real. You don't remember Tamagotchi? Like a little... It's like a little handheld thing with like a little... I can't explain it that well. That thing!
Wait, did anyone that went to the party last night? Because someone exactly explained to me why I had a wristband on. One of his wrist, like, his old wristband thing. I got out the taxi yesterday, went into the house, and Mum's like, why the fuck is there a wristband on it? Oh yeah, I don't know. Like, I just been there, like, I don't know, someone just must have given it to me halfway through the night, and I've just put it on. Because, like, Dean had, like, a load of them, like, to take the piss. And the next minute, that was like 8:30. The next thing I know, I'm sitting there dancing. I was thinking, why is my wrist blue? Like, I just didn't really think it through. When I got out the taxi, looked at my arm, and I had a blue wrist. I go in the taxi and my mate went, I've still got my wristband on. I was like, oh, sick. He's where's yours? I went, what? I looked, and I just sit here with his wristband, and like, has anything happened to me, Luke? He went, no, mate, it's okay, don't worry, stop.
Yeah, as I always say. Tamagotchis are now 330 quid.
Oh,
They used to be worth, when you bought them new, they were 15.
Come on.
I'll tell you the second one and then I'll show you the time. Have a guess how much a Charizard Pokemon card's now worth? 3,780 quid. This is in US dollars, but I've just converted it before. That's a Tamagotchi on at the top.
What?
Do you remember Tamagotchis now?
I remember
Yeah,
all
you
the
remember.
girls used to mince around with them.
And the lads had them as well.
I didn't. I wasn't gay.
I didn't have one, no.
They're
I was
not gay,
poor.
though.
I was poor.
we were poor and not gay.
Yeah. Jurassic. Do you remember the Jurassic Park toys that came out?
Yeah.
No. They had like. No, just a little dinosaur.
Nah, 40 with Jigglypuff, you know.
Oh wow, the one other Pokemon he remembers. Jigglypuff of all. Do you remember what that evolved into?
Jigglypuff evolved into.
Yeah.
It evolved into.
I know what it is. Do you want me to tell you?
No.
We need all day, folks.
Second hour of the podcast, the mic is still thinking. No. No.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, no.
Wigglytuff. Yeah, Wigglytuff, that is honestly what it's called, yeah.
I have the old versions.
Yeah, that's like the original 150, Wigglytuff. Oh, I haven't got Jurassic Park toys now worth 450 quid. I've no idea what a Polly Pocket is.
Polly Pocket?
It's a game for girls, I can imagine. This for real.
Uh,
Like a little case that you open up that's got toys inside it. For people who can't see, obviously.
we're gonna get some webcams soon, guys.
For real? Are you for real?
No webcams, but cameras.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was saying, when we
$290,
can get ourselves a suitable studio or a little flat, right? What we're gonna do is we're gonna have.
Can you tell everyone after I've done this?
Fucking do it then.
I'm trying to, but you keep into. Everyone's got a Game Boy Color. I've still got mine.
Oh, we've still got ours. We got the Pikachu one.
Oh, what's the worth nowadays? There's one here that
It's
I've just seen.
Game Boy Color.
Color, the original Game Boy Color.
Yeah. Is it the Pikachu version, the special version?
Just a normal, like maybe a see-through version, like I've got.
Okay.
According to this, £1,200. Yep.
The Pikachu version.
Game Boy Color, the fifth one there.
What?
That's in dollars. And I've just converted it 1,200. You're sick, yeah. Some random skates, about 90 quid. Do you remember those games with? Do you remember those games with like castle games? You used to have to like build them out of plastic. No, okay. Well, they're worth 240 quid. I don't expect to remember you to remember hit clips.
Show me a picture, I might remember.
Like a little, it's like a kid's version of a MP3 player. They're only like worth 30 quid now. They used to be like a fiver. Furby, you remember Furby? You wouldn't hate it if you had one now. 350 quid.
Oh.
Do you remember the original Super Soaker?
Yeah.
I guess.
500 quid.
No, a bit less than that. 600. Entire.
Okay.
420.
That's not okay. If it's the orange one.
Oh no, it's the yellow and green one.
Oh.
An easy bake oven. I remember them.
These little things,
Yeah, 170 quid. Not bad though. Some little Dear Diary pocket things worth 70 quid. Ah! Mario Kart 64.
Which one? On the NES? Or...
On the NES, yeah.
Yeah. 800 quid.
You ain't far out, man.
850.
780.
Oh.
Lego pirate ship. 620. 620 quid for a Lego pirate ship. It gets better.
Is a good question for you. Go on.
Little Teddy thing.
No. Never.
Teddy Ruxpin. This is more of an American thing. 490 quid. Moon shoes. Do you remember moon shoes?
Oh, fucking hell. I hated that.
90 quid. You won't hate them now. Hot Shot Basketball. I remember that.
Yeah.
That's early 90s. That's late 80s, early 90s. That's worth 40, 50 quid now. Crossfire.
Yeah.
Like that little, it had a ball in the middle of the centre. It was like air hockey, but you used to press like a little button thing and the ball would fly around. It was 2-player. Picture of it there. Right there. I'm doing it so that you can't see the next one. So. Do you remember that? No. I played it as a kid. That's now worth 150 quid. Power Rangers action figure! And I mean, old Power Rangers action figure. I mean, late 70s, early 80s. 3,600 quid. Yeah! It might be a little bit less, it might be 3 grand, 3,200, but...
I could buy a fucking pair you 106 for that.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember the Digimon that came in the boxes? Original collectors Digimon? Used to get like little toys of them. Everyone remembers the song. Digimon?
Yeah.
Now worth 470 quid. Just one of them. I've no idea what a light bright is, but I think you can draw stuff on it. That's 150 quid. The Sky Dancer, 80 quid, 70 quid, something like that. Another girl thing that's a dream phone.
You reckon?
160 quid. No, I've never even seen it before. Skip it.
Skip it!
Yeah.
Is it that thing you... Pop it, I'm thinking of.
Yeah, you're thinking of Pop. I've got Poppets. Poppet, yeah.
Remember when we had in school today? Someone logged out the
wasn't it?
Yeah, people were logged out the window, and we had to repair it quickly. He's like duct taping everything. So he stabbed, he did like, you had to twist it, it gets stuck, so you have to pull the thing back quick, twist it, push it in. There you go.
Yeah, skip it. This little thing, obviously, naturally, where you've just got to skip is worth 70 quid. A Talk Boy, I remember them, they're quite mad then now. I think about it. There's 350 quid. Do you remember Street Sharks? Yeah. They're not worth 350 quid. A Nickelodeon alarm clock. Nickelodeon alarm cock.
Well, that's a new product.
Called not called this.
Just the way you went, Nickelodeon alarm clock. I mean, cock.
They're worth 38 quid.
For the cock?
Yeah. A can of Surge.
Around it.
It's worth, according to this, 30 quid now, just for the normal 500ml can. That's quite a profit there. Now, the ultimates. The ultimates. One of the ultimate consoles, Sega Genesis.
Will for about £4,000.
No. No less.
3,000.
Yeah. 1,600 quid. There's 3 more, but I'll leave the number 30 because that's amazing, that one. Ninja Turtles action figure, one of the 90s original ones.
Yeah.
680 quid. I don't know what the last one is. Something called a Betty Spaghetti, so you'd have to ask.
Any of our female...
You'd have to ask it. Oh, I've never heard of it. All the others I've heard a little bit of it, but I don't know.
Any female viewers.
170 quid. Now, finally, your Hot Wheels collection.
Oh, correct.
Now, when I say Hot Wheels, I mean maybe not so much mint condition, but a ton of them and proper Hot Wheels. Because every Hot Wheels car, people, as you know, has got Hot Wheels somewhere written on the bonnet or somewhere. Say you've got... And I mean 50 vintage type, I mean 90s, when they were churning them out at an unbelievable rate. I'm just going to make... because the price is ridiculous, I'm just going to make sure I get a proper...
Oh, why not the quarter? Oh, it's not a quarter. You understand me there. Right, you're doing that.
No, but I'm just bringing up how much this is worth in pounds. Because I want to get this right. Right, have a guess how much your 50 almost mint condition 90s Hot Wheels cars would be worth. So you're going with?
Yeah.
£11,756, 6pence.
Wow.
Mum, raid the loft!
I'm getting a car! Yeah, I'm actually doing it.
Yeah, I think that's nuts that how much stuff's worth nowadays when you think about it. As I slowly rotate in my chair. But oh crap. Right, we better get moving. Because Jump Street starts soon. Be sure to check out next week sometime because we'll have a review of 22 Jump Street coming your way. And when I say a proper review, I mean a proper review, not some...
Oh, thanks, yeah, just like, no,
we've got 45 minutes to get there. So we've got to get to yours and then get there. So people, if you... That's the end of our podcast for this week. If you want to follow us on Twitter, you can follow me at JackTM50. Yeah, it's JackTM53. I think it is just for my Twitter. Mikey, yours is
Mikey Keating, capital XD. Or just say, I just look for the sexy bastard that's in front of this on.
You can like us on Facebook. We'll put a link in the description for you. And we'll be back again next week. Don't worry about that. We don't quite ever go away, to be honest. And we've been the S Team.